So they are open now, so get down there. In Chelmsford Theatre, Malcolm Pitt delivers a powerhouse and breathtaking performance in this high-octane show celebrating the music of Lionel Richie and the Commodores. Following his appearance with Lionel Richie himself on ITV's Sunday Night at the Palladium and Graham Norton's show, the music of Lionel Richie comes to Chelmsford and will have you singing all night long. Tickets cost £25 plus the booking fee, available from the Chelmsford Theatre website. And last but not least, Chelmsford Theatre Studio today, this evening, we have Spandau 2, one of the UK's foremost live tributes to Spandau Ballet. Spandau 2 takes you on a magical trip down memory lane, featuring all of their top tracks like To Cut a Long Story Short, Through the Barricades, Highly Strung, Lifeline, Instigation, Pride, plus their biggest smash hits, Gold and True, played 100% live. Tickets cost between £18 and £22 plus booking fee, available from the Chelmsford Theatre website. If you like Spandau Ballet, you'll love Spandau 2. Expect one of the best nights out, reliving the iconic group's music from the 90s, 80s. And to talk about this now, we have got Dean, who is the drummer, I believe, of Spandau 2. Is that right, Dean?
That is right, George, yes. Good morning, George. How are you?
Not bad, thanks. How are you?
Good. I'm really good. I'm really looking forward to tonight's performance. Really, really good.
Good. Brilliant.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Tell me a little bit about how this started. Like, what was the road into this for you?
Basically, I got a call about 18 months ago for a friend to join. And every member of the band, there's 8 of us in the band, so we're fully live, and none of us knew each other beforehand. We've all come together for this project, and the one thing we've all got in common is we're all mad fans on Spandau Ballet. So we hit the ground running straight away, and it's just going from there. It's just picking up speed all the time.
So did you form 18 months ago then, or has it been going on a bit longer?
Yeah, no, it was formed 18 months ago, and since then we've picked up shows all over the country. We've done shows in Cardiff. We've been down to Devon. Even 2 weeks ago, we've done a festival which is called Trip Fest, which is like a Glastonbury type of thing, but just for tribute bands. And it runs from Thursday right the way through to a Monday. 5,000 people were there throughout the whole weekend. There was camping and that. It was absolutely fantastic. We had so much fun, and I think we've been invited back next year as well. So it's certainly rolling round, but it's nice to come back to home, back to Essex and back to Chelmsford.
Yeah, a brilliant audience, 5,000 people.
Yeah. It certainly was a buzz from obviously from the early days, starting off, like I say, 18 months ago to achieving that already, and we've got a lot of good shows next year. Back in Essex as well. We've got one in Witton next year. We've got one in Basildon next year, and we've also got this is an exclusive. This is George. This is only just literally come off the cooker. This one. We're at the Brentwood Centre middle of next year in a tribute festival, which is on a Sunday. So if anyone is interested in that, it's spandau2.com. The tickets are not live yet. But obviously there's not many tickets left for tonight at Chelmsford Theatre.
Yeah, well, you heard it here first, folks. Getting quick. Tickets
are
going.
It really is. Literally, I think it was only confirmed. I think it was either yesterday or Thursday, but it really is recent from our lead singer, Ian Pont, which used to be an ex-cricketer in Essex as well in the 80s, believe it or not.
Oh.
So he's local as well. There's 4 of us in the band that are all from Essex. So it's a bit like coming home to the Chelmsford Theatre tonight. It's going to be really good. And like I say, there's not many tickets left. I think that the last count was something like 9 or 10, but there is some still left. So yeah.
So you've got 8 in your band. You say
there's 8 of us.
A couple more than the original, isn't it?
Yes, there is. Yeah, there is. Although when they did play live, believe it or not, they did actually have a few extras as well.
Right.
Which obviously added up to the numbers. And again, our lead singer has met Tony Hadley, and I've actually met Steve Norman, the saxophone player as well, that was in Spandau Ballet. and they fully endorse us. They've seen us online, and they're like, oh yeah, it sounds great, guys, and that's really nice. They're really good. They're really encouraging. They're really nice people, and they're really up for it, which is great, which is brilliant. Because obviously Spandau Ballet are not a going band no more.
Yes.
You know, Tony Hadley, the lead singer, it still goes out on his own, and obviously so does Steve Norman. But as a functioning band, they're not going no more. So I think that's why the people are coming. They're coming. They're enjoying it.
Yeah,
it's good.
Oh, it's nice that you've got a bit of endorsement for them, because I was going to ask, like, as a tribute band, I presume you're going to run into some issues with playing essentially someone else's music, even though it's you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's with the name, there's been a little bit, but that ain't really from the actual guys in the band. So next year, although we're Spandau 2 at the moment, which is TOO, we're actually moving over to So True as well. So we're going to be called So True as well as of next year. But it's all cool. It's all been good, and like I say, we're really, really looking forward to playing tonight. I've played there myself years ago when it was the old Cramphorn Theatre, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So I'm going back a few years.
Hopefully you'll like the new renovations.
Yeah, I've heard they've spent obviously a lot of money there and made it look nice and that. So, like I say, we're really up for it tonight. It's going to be really good fun. Yeah.
Brilliant. So, I presume you have a set list of songs that you'll play throughout the evening. But what's your favourite song to play and perform?
I know the people in the band, they're going to know this one because I go on about it all the time. It's Lifeline, because it's a dancey one, and even a drummer, I know it's hard because your arms and legs are going all night, but you can still have a bit of a groove on the drums. It's still got a dance to it. So if any Spandau Ballet fans are listening today, you need to remember, you need to, I can't remember that, I need to play that again. Put that on, have a listen, because Lifeline is it's a dancey one. Even if you're in the kitchen doing the breakfast this morning, you can have a dance to it. It's good.
Yeah. And do you get much audience involvement?
Yeah. Spandau Ballet, a lot of their songs are quite, more ballads and that, like Through the Barricades and I Fly for You and that. But we do get them up. We do in the second set. People do, they do get into the groove and that, and it's been great. It's been really, really good. And we've got a lot of good shows next year, all over the country. But it's rolling, and it's great. Like I say, it's great to come back to Chelmsford. It's brilliant. It's great.
Yeah, well, lovely to have you here.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah. So, how many shows have you done now? Because 18 months, that's quite a while to.
I think we've done about 20, 25 shows, something like that, and they vary in size.
Yes.
Next year we've actually got a top production company that have took us on board as well. So they're going to push for the bigger theatres next year. So although we're in the studio this year, there is talk of us actually coming back to Chelmsford Theatre next year, which, as you said earlier, the Lionel Richie tribute are in there tonight. But there is talk of us actually, I think it's back end of next year, actually coming back and doing the main theatre, which would be great fun as well.
Yeah, that sounds brilliant. Yeah, let us know about that and make sure to head down.
We will do, George. We will do. I have got a funny story. Can I say this funny story online? I've got a funny story to tell you.
Well, as long as it's radio appropriate.
It's really appropriate. But
brilliant.
It's a silly funny story. Last night I was sitting there watching the TV, and my phone went, and my uncle and my aunt, my dad's brother, they're coming to the show tonight, and they don't live local. They thought it was last night. They booked a hotel in Chelmsford, and they're outside the theatre saying, "Where are you?" Like, well, I'm at home watching the telly. So they've had to book another night tonight. They're staying the whole weekend now, and I said, "Oh, you'll love it. Chelmsford's great."
Oh, that's brilliant. They're just way too keen.
That's what I said to them. I said, "You're a bit early, really. We've never had this before. That is definitely, a dedicated fan. A day before, waiting for the doors to open."
Yeah, if they stay there, you'll get a line forming by the door.
So they managed to get another night tonight, so they've made a big weekend of it in Chelmsford.
Yeah, well, hope they had a nice time. Got to see some of the sights.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Oh.
So, no, it's fantastic. It's been brilliant, yeah. It's been great.
Oh, well,
yeah.
Best of luck for tonight. I hope it goes really well.
Thank you.
Yeah. Got anything special planned for the night?
Well, tonight, I know there's a few anniversaries that we've got to read out for some local people as well, and that I already know about, and that. But as a general rule, no, we've jigged up the set list a little bit because we like to change it around a little bit, because we have got people coming tonight that have seen us before, because we've done Whittam Public Hall twice now, and we've got that again next year. But they seem to want to keep coming, which is great. But we do try and jig it up a little bit. We do try and change it a little bit and add a different song in or two. You know, just to refresh it. We've added a few more dancier songs of their set list and their catalogue, because they had a hell of a lot of songs. It's quite amazing, really, because when you talk to someone that perhaps likes the 80s and listens to I know you do an 80s show of a Tuesday, don't you?
Yes.
Yourselves. You know, and radio stations tend to play your True, Gold, Barricades, and that's about it, really. They don't really push. But it's amazing. People need to have a good dig down, and it's quite amazing how they go, oh, I remember that one. Oh, I remember that one. And Spandau Ballet did have more than 3 hits, believe it. They did, but it seems to be the core nowadays. They seem to just stick to those 3 songs, which is a shame, because, you know, we're finding it at shows. You know, all the guys in the band afterwards, they're saying, oh, people were coming up to me and saying, oh, I'm glad you played that song. I remember when I was at school. And then that tells you how old we are, mind you. But they you know, it really brings back some good memories for people. So, and that's great to see as well. You know, it's great to see people enjoying themselves and having a good night out. And like you say, with the Chelmsford Theatre, it's a great venue as well. So it's nice and local for me and all tonight. So I'll be home early tonight.
I think Daisy's got a question for you.
Go for it.
I quickly just want to ask, like, is there anything you do as a band, or even you personally, to like sort of prepare for a show? Do you have any of the like sort of like superstition type things that you got to do, like, to get yourself ready, get yourself in the right like mindset and everything?
Not really. I'm very much, I like to get there nice and early and get very organised beforehand, and so you're really prepared beforehand and that. But nothing really major that we do. Obviously, everything is to a time scale as such. But as a general rule, it's, you know, we do like a military type of thing, so we know where we are with it. So nothing in particular. Not really. No. Yeah.
Brilliant. Wow. So, how can people snatch those last 9 tickets if they want to head down tonight?
You can obviously go online. I know that their booking system at the Chelmsford Theatre, because there's a few there that are blocks of threes, and I know it won't allow you to leave a spare ticket, but apparently if you ring the box office direct, they can arrange it for you. Or worst case scenario, if you are local and you're out this evening, just pop into the box office and obviously buy your ticket on the night and come in and enjoy the 80s, enjoy the 80s sound, enjoy a bit of the 80s. Yeah, that's great.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for coming on today, and I hope
problem.
All goes well this evening.
Thank you. And
I believe now that we've got a track from you, your cover of Gold.
Yes, that was recorded live at Tripfest, the festival I was saying earlier about.
Yes.
When we went up to Yorkshire and done that. So that's us guys playing live at the festival, and you can find us if anyone is interested. We're on the Facebooks, the Twitters, the Instagrams, obviously a website as well, and it's Spandau 2, and that's SpandauTOO.com.
Brilliant. Well, we will let you get ready for this evening.
Thank you.
And hopefully people turn up on the right day today.
Crazy.
Brilliant to speak to you, Dean.
Thank you, George.
Good luck.
Thanks for having me on the breakfast. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you for coming home. Sorry that the chairs are all warm. Left them here, I could have sworn. These are my salad days, slowly being eaten away. Just another play for today. Oh, but I'm proud of you, but I'm proud of you. Nothing left to make me feel small. Love has left me standing so tall. The suit and the face, you knew that he was there on the case. Now he's in love with you, he's in love with you. Love is like a high prison wall. You can leave me standing so tall. Go, always believe in your soul. You got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe it, 'cause you are gold. The land that you're bound to return. There's something I could learn. You're indestructible. Always believe it.
Thanks again to Dean there for a brilliant, brilliant chat. But unfortunately, that marks the end of Saturday Breakfast.
Oh,
Yeah.
it goes so quickly.
It does. Goes way, way too fast.